Hey, what's going on? This is Josiah and Wayne.
How y'all
Enough
is?
to be dangerous. And today's video is about, it's for the first time gun owners, right?
Bought a brand new one, just got it for Christmas. Happy New Year. The world's going to pot, and I need to have a gun now.
So, this would be people like, I got family, they've never really ever handled guns. If they were to buy a gun, this would be like, which end does the bullet come out of? So, that's where we're starting with. Just to let you know that. All right, so very first thing that we're going to talk about is it's very important. Every single gun, when you buy it new, comes with a manual or a book that you can read, a little thing that's telling you about the gun, right?
Correct. Usually in several different languages, so if you speak Vietnamese, there's a good chance it's going to be in
that one just very basic. Read about the manual, read about the gun, learn a little bit of information about it. Number two, and this one has a lot more importance, is take a class.
Take a class, take a class, take a class. I don't know how many people I've seen go to the range and go, I just bought this gun and I don't know how to load the magazine. I don't know how to put the magazine in the weapon. If they bought a revolver, they don't know how to put the bullets in the little holes and close it. Which way does the cylinder spin when you pull the trigger? Take a class. Most gun stores, if you buy it brand new at a gun store that has a range attached, will offer a free how to shoot class with the purchase of the gun.
Right.
Take it. Learn what the gun does. There's nothing worse than I bought a gun, now I'm going to carry it all the time, I'm going to put it in my nightstand and never shooting the damn thing. Learn to shoot it. Take a class. Learn the right way.
Yeah.
Don't go to Uncle Bob, who's been shooting for 191 years and has gotten so complacent that safety is not even a concern with him, and learn a bunch of bad habits. Go learn the right way, but take a class and learn the gun.
And safety is one of those things. We actually have that coming up. We'll be talking about that because safety is a big deal. So anyways, the next point as a new gun owner.
Drove you nuts when I told you this.
He first told me, he told me, I had just gotten my brand new, this is not brand new now, but this is my CZ75. I had just gotten it, and first thing Wayne says is, drop your gun. And I was like, okay, and so I'm about to put it down. He's like, no, hold it up like you had it and you were shooting, and drop the gun. And I'm like, why?
It gets it out of your system. Most people are scared of, oh my God, I just spent $700. I don't want, and this said it. Oh, no, don't rock, no, I don't want to scratch it. Walk out to your yard, do it in your living room on the carpet, do it on the concrete if you want to be real aggressive and cool like that. Drop the damn thing. You're not going to hurt it, okay? Freaks people out when you do it. You're not going to hurt it. Get it out of your system, get it out of the way, and then move forward in your firearms. Training and usage.
It's fun. All right. So from there, after you've got that point out of your system, you drop the gun once, twice, 10 times, however many you want. And next thing is, we're talking about, is the gun loaded or is it not loaded? And I'm sure you have something to say on this.
We were discussing this earlier. Me personally, my gun's always loaded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that issue. It is always loaded. I don't treat it like it's loaded. I don't act like it's loaded. I don't think it's loaded. I know it's loaded. If I'm not cleaning it or I'm not doing dry practice, it's loaded. There's no questions or issues. I see a lot of instructors, a lot of people teach, and a lot of people do it. It drives me nuts. It's not wrong. It's not right. It's my opinion. So if you're going to blow up the comments, but you're not going to change my opinion, okay? Because the way I do it, the way I was taught, and the way I believe, everyone wants, is my gun loaded? Yep, there's a bullet. It's loaded. You want to know how it's loaded? Guess what? It's loaded. Okay? Oh, I don't know if I unloaded my gun. Guess what? It's unloaded. There's no questions. There's no issues. If some have a lockback, the lockback. Glocks don't, unless you have a magazine in it. His will. But I know it's unloaded now. But I put my magazine back in. I don't know. No, it's loaded. There's no issues. There's no questions. And for all you Nazis, I'm using snap caps. Look, little red bullets. Okay, just so I can do this for the video so the Nazis don't freak out. But anyway, is it loaded or unloaded? Jack around in it. Guess what? You can go pick the one off reload it back in the magazine. Your gun's loaded. Me, I don't have the question. I know it's loaded.
Yeah. And so, talking about loading it, next part we come into is that visual inspection point. As you look into this, and when you first told me this, I was like, oh yeah, that's a great way of putting it. And that is, a lot of times we'll be asked that question. Like the first time I went to my firearms safety class, he had me say, okay, check your gun and see, is your gun loaded? When we were actually checking to see, we want to make sure there's nothing in the chamber. So I took out the magazine and I had the gun back, and I was looking and I was like, well, okay, there's nothing in it. And Wayne brought it up and he said, you're looking in your gun, if you have the slide forward and you're looking in your gun, you're not looking for brass, you're looking for nothing. Right. If you see nothing, then you're good, because that's what you're looking for if you're trying to check if it's not loaded or if there's nothing in it.
A lot of people are taught, look in, check for brass or ammo. I don't want to look in and check for brass or ammo, because if I see brass or ammo, I'm going to go, yep, that's the way it's supposed to be. Oops.
And we have a negligent discharge.
And we got an osh quack that we got to worry about with the neighbors. Okay. If I look in and there's nothing, there's no shiny things, there's nothing, and I can see all the way through, I'm unloaded. There's no issues.
Yeah.
So I train. I'm looking for nothing. I'm looking to see nothing. Not checking for brass or ammo, which the military teaches. No brass, no ammo. We're not checking for that. We're checking for the absence of. Okay.
Right. All right. And so then from there we come to number 6, and that is talking about the not safety as in, should you ever point a gun at somebody? That's a no always. But
unless you intend to destroy them.
Exactly. But in terms of safety, what is the safety on the gun? How do you properly engage the safety? And number 1 safety?
Multiple guns have multiple safeties. Glock, 3 internal safety mechanisms. His has a decocker, has an external safety. Some have external, some have no safeties. But every single firearm, be it a pistol, be it a Derringer, be it a single action Colt old 1890 whatever, be it a modern military style semi-automatic rifle, has the same exact safety. It's your finger. Okay. If you never, ever, ever put your finger in the magic hole and push the boom button, it will never go off. Something must go in the hole and push the boom button. If this finger stays high outside the trigger guard and never goes in and never touches the boom button, it will never ever go off. Mm-hmm. Every weapon has this safety. Mm-hmm. Use it. Okay?
Safety. Whenever I'm holding up my gun, picking it up, always have my finger up here. It always stays up there unless I am purposely about to shoot it. My finger is here and I'm ready to shoot now. And that's when that's pointed at my intended target and I'm ready to shoot that target. So after that, our very last point is become very familiar with your gun. Learn to manipulate it. Learn to rack the slide whenever you need. Learn to take it apart. Learn to do all the things that you need to do, right?
Clear malfunctions. Everything about your weapon that you're going to need to know. We'll cover some of those things. Here's how we recommend you do it.
Right.
Here's how I was trained to do it. Not the best way, not the only way, 100 ways to skin a cat. We'll cover different things. But we just kind of wanted to cover just the very, very, very basics of owning your first gun for the first time.
Right.
The important thing is, don't be scared of it. Use it. It's a tool. Mm-hmm. Use it, learn it, have fun with it.
Right. So in part 2 of this video, which will be going up later, part 2 of this video, we're going to be talking about dry practice with your pistol or your firearm in general. Just how you can practice using your firearm without any rounds in the chamber. You don't need the magazine in the chamber for it. It's all stuff that you can do to prepare yourself for when you actually shoot the gun. So that's going to be in video number 2. Sounds good? Awesome.
Sounds good. Awesome.
So, again, guys, this is Enough to Be Dangerous. Like and subscribe for more videos, and we'll be putting stuff up, and it's going to be awesome.
Ciao.